All right, so do you manage to do anything between the last time we met and now? It's okay if you haven't.
Yes, yeah, I didn't schedule my homework like I should have, but I took some time after work today to start going through it, and I got through the first four exercises.
Okay. Do you have that open right now?
I do.
Yeah.
You want me to share it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me do this on the other screen. I have like a really wide main monitor, so it's kind of terrible for sharing. So let me do this here.
Oh, actually, I just realized we have Visual Studio Code live share, right? You could also live share it with me if that works
All
for
right.
me as well.
Yeah, I can do that, but you have to teach me how to start one.
Oh, okay. I'll share my screen first, just so I could show you the ropes. Actually, wait,
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep sharing my screen. Um, it's not as hard as it looks. Honestly, you just have to click one button. I'm just showing you how to click that one button on my screen. Let's
Okay.
see. Zoom. Share. Okay, let me know once you see my screen.
It's starting. Oh, I see it now.
Okay. Oops. So there's this button here, live share. Just click on it.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. So it will say it will copy a link to your clipboard, paste that link to Zoom chat, and I'm going to open it on my end as well.
Okay. Oh wait, no, that did not work. All right, hasn't it? It's still saying it's starting collaborative sessions, signing in.
Yeah. So you just gotta wait for that to pass.
Okay. Oh wait, shift
Ooh.
account sign in. I see. I'm sharing what? Okay, yeah. I didn't realize it was asking me at the top to sign into my GitHub.
Oh.
All right, give me a sec. Hmm. There we go. Invitation copied to clipboard. Okay, there we go. Not too bad. Let me know if that works for you.
Yeah. Just joining.
You said you joined?
Joining. Here,
Okay.
one sec. Oh, it's loading in.
It's coming. Good.
Okay. Is it homework.arr?
That's the one.
Okay, okay. I'm just letting you know in the future, but I can actually see more folders that you intended me. Like I can see your entire projects folder, which is fine for me. But when just be careful who you share things with.
Good to know, because I have it set up where I see everything in my projects, so that's how I like it.
Okay.
But how do I set it so I'm only sharing? I guess
So
I would select the folder. I would have
yes,
to go deeper and just select like just okay. I got it.
yeah,
Makes sense.
yeah. There's a thing in computer science what they call principles of least privilege, where you give the person as little access as possible.
Yeah.
so that the surface area of attack is smallest. Now, of course, I'm not gonna do anything, but I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, so let's go through this exercise 11. Oh, okay. I like first thing I want to point out is I like the use of variables to break down the parts.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
very cool.
I did it that way the first time. Then I was like, you know what? I you can see attempt two. I'm like I can do this in one line, and I did it that way. But you would recommend I do it the first way.
Um, Honestly, either works. There's arguments for both. So the first one, the benefit of this is that the person can really follow your thought process, easier to digest. The disadvantage is more lines of code. So someone might prefer attempt two, where it's like, oh, it's all in one line. And it's also more similar to how we will write it in mathematics in real life.
Yeah.
But yeah, either works. But I like the use of variables because that tells me that you understand variables and how to use that to break a problem down.
Mhm.
Okay, so C
Um.
volume, land. That's good. I
Yeah. I
wanna
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna show you a thing that's gonna change how you see the world.
Sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna do it for line 25 C volume. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you two ways. I'm gonna first write this, check, and all right, following me.
Okay.
Next, I'm gonna do this, and now let's hit run. See what happened there?
Okay.
The test in this block
Yeah.
passed. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is a way of creating tests. What are tests? Well, okay, I don't want to use the word test. I'm going to use the word checks because they
Okay.
use the word check. What's a check? Is this thing the same as that thing? Yes or no?
Yeah.
When you ask a question like that, it's a check. Like check for me, please.
Mhm.
Is C volume 4 64? So in this case, yes. So the test passed. Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
So this is one way to write it. That's another way of writing this. Uh, so line 22, I'm going to write where colon C volume 4 is 64. Exactly the same thing. Okay. But there are two key differences. First, the location of the test is located alongside the function. So this is an organization thing. Okay.
Mhm.
Second difference, if you run it now, you'll see that there's a C volume at check block one. You see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Wait. Wait. Check. Hold on. Let me get this out of the way. C. So the C volume one that came from the where check, yes,
Yes.
and then the check block one came from the check one.
Yes.
All right.
The next difference is readability. It's easier to see, oh, the C volume block, that's probably for the test that's testing C volume. Whereas check block one, you can't see that, right? It's just check block one.
Mhm.
So my rule of thumb is prefer to use where rather than check.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you use check whenever you're testing more than just a function. Okay, so I'm
Okay.
going to delete
That
the
makes
check.
sense.
Um, That's another thing I want to show. So, okay, in the future when you do homework, I recommend you use where instead, so that you don't have to keep running the code and seeing, oh, which number am I looking at? And also looks nicer.
I got you.
Okay, so I'm going to show the distance. I'm going to show something a little bit different. I'm going to do distance 12.8. I'm going to move that in. So I'm on line 10 right now.
Mhm.
Uh, where distance blah 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 is. I'm going to do 1 for now because I know it's wrong. I just want to see the right answer. Was it 14.42? Okay,
This is for
so
exercise 11. Oh, I see. Yeah.
you see that line 10?
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm going to run it now. And do you see test failed? Distance?
Yeah.
Okay, what does it say?
Left side is that, and the right side is that, and they don't match. Roughly, well, actually says is roughly okay. Use is roughly as a test parameter to consider using. Okay. So if you know it's not going to be exact, instead of using is, you use is roughly. That's cool.
Yes. So in our case, we'll use this roughly. So this exists in this language. In other languages, you have to use a different thing, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Okay.
But yeah, there's a notion of is roughly. So whenever you're dealing with fractions or like imprecise values, you have to use is roughly. Uh,
Okay.
I'm going to tell you this now, but yeah, this is not gonna click yet. But if I do something like this, like is 2.5, 2.5, it's gonna say it passes. So I'm on line 11 right now.
Yeah.
There will be times where it was not necessarily in this language, maybe in others, where it will say it is not the same. Like, let me try
Um.
this.
Oh, what do you mean? There's two different types of numbers. I forget what they're called though. Ones that are almost like whole numbers, and then ones like that other one like 14.2 blah 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 blah.
Yep.
What do you call those two types of numbers?
So the first one is integer. The second one is a floating point. Okay, I
Fl- uh,
can.
okay, I think we called them floats, is what I
Yes,
remember them
floats.
as.
Okay. So let me do this. Okay, so while on this topic of imprecision, I want to explain it. So are you familiar with scientific notation?
Yes.
So there are many ways to represent numbers. This is one of the ways with scientific notation. Floating point is something like scientific notation. It's not exact. So I'm giving you like the crappy explanation right now, but it's close enough. The idea of scientific notation is that you have like 10 here and you can sort of move the point around, right?
Is that 10 to the third power?
Yes.
Okay. Is that
So
the
the
easy is that the easy way of doing like 4 squared, for example? Like I
um
did x times x. Could I do x caret 2?
I don't actually know if caret is the right symbol. I'm just like for explanation. I don't actually know what's the right.
Okay, okay, I got you,
Yeah,
got you.
yeah. This just like for this explanation. I don't know if it's correct. Anyway, so the idea of scientific notation is that you can sort of move a point around, right?
Okay, yeah.
So if I change this tree to a six, I'm moving the point. You get what I'm saying when I say move the point?
Yeah, that's the decimal point.
Yeah. So for computers, how does it represent a fraction that could have like 20,000 decimals, right?
What is it like x to the negative 6 or something like that? It's been a
Whichever it
while.
is, the point here is that it's going to move a floating point, but it's imprecise because computer has limited memory. It has only so many bits to represent a very let me give you an example. Like this could be what it'd be representing. That's a lot of numbers in there,
Yeah.
right? And so it's gonna have a floating point, but that floating point is a bit. So that's why it's called floats. There's a point that floats. It moves. The point moves around. Um,
Okay,
and it can be imprecise because there's limited memory for how it represents an arbitrarily big number.
I got you.
But I don't know how this language implements it, but I'm telling you this because in some languages, this is a big caveat. When you have fractions, like a decimal point, when it's not an integer, you should not use is. You should use is roughly or whatever is the equivalent in that language.
I see. So, and that's what you meant when you said like sometimes you put 2.5 is 2.5, but it won't say it's true.
Yes.
Okay.
Again, it depends on the implementation detail of the language. Every language is different. But I'm letting you know this just in case, when you run into that, you know what I'm referring to. Okay. Anyway,
Fair enough.
back to the homeworks. Okay, so yeah, exercise level looks good. Attempt two. I'm not gonna mess around with the check blocks anymore, but I do recommend I use that in future. String
Got you.
first, if string. Oh, okay. I appreciate that you check if string, but for the purposes of our homeworks, if it says like, oh, given a string, it's a string. Like you can just assume it's a string.
It's because the conditions they gave me. They said what was it? This one was oh yeah, grab the first letter of the string for a non-empty string. That's what they said. And so I was like, all right, I'm gonna check if it's a string and check if it's empty.
Okay, that's fair, but in the future you don't have to do that. Like just assume the condition that they gave you.
Okay.
Uh, but it's okay if you do it though. Yeah. So in theory, all this could be cut away, and you're just left with string substring.
Yeah.
But yeah, the key idea here is that you were able to refer to the documentation to figure out what's the operation responsible for extracting a specific character from a string, and you found it, substring.
Hmm.
Uh, uh, nice. And exercise 14 is basically the same as the previous one, except that you gotta do a bit of math to figure out what the index. So we use the word
Yeah.
index to index, like index of a book, right? You're indexing
Yes.
to a book, indexing to a dictionary. In our case, we're indexing
Exactly.
into a string. Yeah.
So I tried. I thought it was gonna be like Python and JavaScript where I can just put like -1 to like grab the end,
Hmm.
but then I realized that didn't work, and I had to find this. And oh, you can only go like up from 0.
That's fair. Yeah, yeah. Like yeah, Python, JavaScript, that's a nice convenience that doesn't exist here. So yeah, every language is different in that regard. Okay, perfect. Nice, nice. Yeah. Okay, you made a lot of progress. This speeds up your progress by a lot, by the way. Okay,
Awesome.
let me let's look at the other homeworks, the questions, and let's go over them together. Let me
Okay,
pull it up.
sure. You want me to share, or are you
Nah,
gonna
nah, I
pull it
got
up?
it. I actually happen to be doing this with a student just now. Okay, so
Nice.
implies, wait, do you look at the implies problem?
This is the last one I did. I would have,
Okay,
and then I was like, all right, it's time to meet. I gotta stop.
okay. The implies, I'm not gonna lie, is fairly difficult. That's why I noticed, but let's try it. Could you pull up exercise 15?
Okay, yeah.
So the first thing I want you to do, actually, I want to get you the habit of this. So I'm going to write something just to demonstrate what I'm referring to. So whenever you get
Okay,
a problem, I want you to first write fun and then name of the function. And then I want you to write the parameters, like let's say X, Y, Z or whatever. And then
okay,
don't fill in the body yet. Leave it empty. Just write dot 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 or something, and then write colon. And then fill in the test first. I want to get you the habit of this. And then, write all your tests and then do this. And then only work on the actual function.
okay.
So
That's what I.
basically,
Okay,
right, we call this the signature, sorry, the function header, right? The function header, leave the body
yeah.
empty, write the test cases, and then go to the body. Yes, this will
I
be
was
important
trying
in
to
the future.
figure out how to comment, but I was using like to write
Oh,
exercise 12, 13, but I was using
oh yeah,
strings instead because
yep.
I'm learning.
Same as Python, hash.
Nice. Okay, cool.
There we go. Okay, so yeah, exercise 15. I want you to, yeah, try it now. Good luck. Pretty tough.
Okay, let's see. Define function assumes two Boolean values. Call them Sunny and Friday. The answer is true if Sunny is false and Friday is true. Just call this Boolean operation implication. They use the notation Sunny. That symbol when he says like I guess equal and then greater than, um, that just means like is like Sunny is equal to. Does that make my
Oh,
question make sense?
yeah, so, okay, this is a bit of mathematics. This is called the imply symbol or the
Okay.
implication symbol. It's like a formal thing in mathematics. Like in mathematics, you literally write that on a piece of paper.
Okay.
Um, in this, wait, let me try something. Give me one sec. I want to see if this language has allows you to write this. Like, can I name a function this? I actually don't think you can, but you never know. Yep. Okay, so so the book I just shared with you is based on a different programming language where you can write this as a function name. Every programming language has its own rules for what counts as a name. In this language, this is
Yeah.
not going to work. So let's call ours implies.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can name it whatever you want.
Yeah. So whenever you see that arrow notation, just s- use your brain to override it as implies. So Sunny
Okay.
implies Friday.
Okay. Call it Sunny and Friday. All right. So let's see. Oh wait, I'm over here trying to click into Zoom. Let's, oh, we just. Wait, did I do that right? X. I keep wanting to misspell that. Let's see. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Its answer is true if Sunny is false and Friday is true. Um, can I just literally write this?
Okay, let's skip to the test first. Let's ignore the body for now.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. There's one important idea I wanna show you once you write this.
All right. And does it need to be like caps? Like I can just leave lowercase then it'll know like that's true and false a boolean.
So that's Sunny and Friday row on line 70 doesn't mean anything currently. These are variables that are undeclared.
Oh, good point. Uh, okay, so what would they be putting in here? See, mm,
So what does the function
fine.
consume in terms of type?
Booleans. So
Booleans.
it would be true or false they'd have to put in. Okay,
Yes.
so if this is true and this is false, then it's true. Right? Am I reading that right? Let me see. Let's see. Sunday, sunny, and Friday. All right. Sunny is false and Friday is true. My bad.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Whenever you can, always write all possible outcomes for all possible given inputs for a function.
Okay.
So this implies it takes in two booleans. So that's 2 times 2. So there are only four possible cases. So in this case, we can actually write them all out.
Yeah. No. So if it's telling me the answer is true if Sunny is false and Friday is true, does that imply that every other possible answer should be false?
No, I think this is just a problem in the textbook. So that's true.
Oh,
I can tell you. Just use your intuition. Like, okay, it's sunny and it's Friday, so that's true. Yeah.
okay. Yeah. That's okay. Then I would
So that
make
one's actually
both of true.
false. The third one's
Okay.
actually false. So I'll explain in a moment, which is why I wanted you to write the test
Mm-hmm.
cases first.
Sure.
Yeah,
Fair enough. Uh,
that's actually true.
oh, okay.
Okay, so okay, no, I
Yeah,
don't blame you
I have to
because
learn the concept first.
yeah. So not okay. I wanted you to write this first on purpose, so that when I explain this, I can refer to this answers.
Okay.
So this is actually a truth table. I'm not sure if you realized that you wrote a truth table,
Okay. I
but a
remember. Yeah,
truth
we kind of like
table,
looked at one yesterday or
yeah,
last week.
a truth table just tells you how the truth and falses maps to its answers, but for all possible combinations of truths and falses, right?
Got you.
So this is a truth table, but it's encoded. So truth table itself is information, and we encode that information as these checks, so we can actually run it and see if our function is correct.
So okay, I guess I need to like be able to interpret the information in the exercise to understand what the answer should be, right? So
Okay.
when I read exercise 15, how do I look at this and be like, oh yeah, this is what the answer should be for these four
You
scenarios?
you had to Google implication truth table on the internet. That's the only way.
Okay, but like I should be able to like once I get what an implication how an implication truth table work, I should be able to like work it out in my mind, right? Like through
Yeah,
deductive reasoning. No? Yeah. Okay.
it's possible, which is actually the next thing you're gonna do. Yeah. Okay, but first let me explain what implies means. Like what does it actually mean?
Yeah.
So the sunny implies Friday. What is the long? That's a short way of saying this. If it's sunny, it's Friday. So it's if then. Okay.
Ah. Okay.
But here's the thing: it's just an implication. It's not saying that it being sunny causes it to become Friday, right? So if it could still be Saturday and be sunny. That's still okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So if it's sunny and it's then it's Friday. So that's my claim. I'm claiming if it's sunny, then it's Friday.
Okay.
Let's say I say it's sunny, then it's Friday. And now um let's say it's sunny right now, but it's not Friday. Did I lie?
Um. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
lied,
Because you
right?
said if it's sunny, it's Friday, but then it's not Friday, so that's wrong.
Exactly. Okay. So that explains line 72. That's why line 72 is false. Now here's the thing. Let's say it's not sunny right now, but it's Friday. Did I lie?
No,
Why didn't I lie?
because if it's not sunny, then like the statement is not applicable.
Exactly. That's why if you notice line 70 and line 73, when the sunny is false, the result's true.
Okay.
For line 71, if it's sunny, if it's sunny and it's Friday, well, it's just true, right? I definitely didn't lie. Yeah. So this is the
Yeah.
explanation for these truth tables. All right, good luck.
Okay. Okay. Um, let's just say I kind of want to declare a variable first. It's just true. Start there. Um, or should that just be an empty line, like blah? But because booleans, I don't want it to be a string, right? Like booleans can only be true or false. There's no like, can you do an empty boolean?
No.
Right?
True
Okay.
and false are the only two possible values of booleans. That's what gives it its power.
So it's by default then. Yeah. Sure. I feel like I don't have. I've worked with booleans before, but I don't feel like I have a ton of experience with that stuff. Um. So okay. Do I literally need to like lay out all the logic for all four scenarios in this function?
That's one of the ways of solving this. There is another way.
Yeah, because I'm like I could do that, but um, as I figured, I'm like that's probably not the way this I would want to do this once I know what I'm doing. Um, what what would be the way? I guess the shorthand way so that I can tell, well, I guess VS Code like when I say this, it understands that all the what all four scenarios should be.
Uh, I I don't think there's a way. Oh wait,
Okay.
actually there might be a way. But no, I don't. Let's just assume there's no way for now.
Oh, okay. Then I would just like write it out like longhand
Okay.
and just like tell it. Um. Oh, I guess I gotta end it right. Um. Oh, do I have to like? Okay, that's fine. Oh, this if Sunny is false, and you know what? I think I need colons after all these, don't I? So if Sunny is false, it's basically always true. Yeah. So wait, I don't even really need this line then. And then and then I really just got to do the other two scenarios. Um, but wait, okay, give me a second, cause it look Sunny is it's not true. It's like the flip of this. Okay, I got it. Yeah, Sunny's false. So okay, yeah, no, it's fine. Sunny's true. Friday is so it says to values called Sunny. If Sunny is false or Friday is true. true if sunny is false. Um, Now that I'm kind of reading it, fine. So now I'm kind of reading it now. I'm trying to apply this to like what you were saying, and if sunny is, I didn't realize like, oh, there's an or there. If sunny is false or Friday is true, and yeah, this actually fits that. Okay. Um, in Python, I would say or like this. Wait. What was wrong?
Like the double
Erase.
bar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
In
Is
here
that true?
it's no, here's OR. Like the letters OR.
Just
Yeah.
oh, just literally or. Okay,
Yeah.
true. Then that's that. And then so I could do this in two lines.
Okay, let's see it.
I think. Hold on. True. No, wait, okay. Um. Okay. I just have to. No. No. I. Okay. I see now. Else. I think I could just do that and then end it.
Okay, let's see it. Let's run it.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm gonna click run. If Sunny is that a check or where box? Oh, so I guess in the formula.
Okay, so technically you would use double equals.
Okay. Double equals and triple equals have equal different things in the two in JavaScript versus um. So double equals is like exact. Well, you tell me, I guess.
So that's a JavaScript thing. In our case, we just use double equals. I don't think that's triple equals in this language.
Okay. Is there ever single equal? Oh yeah, E. That's for variables. There, I knew that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
why
yeah.
they do that.
Okay.
Okay,
That's right. I just kind of forgot about that concept. Okay, fair enough.
the else needs a colon.
And then yes. And then says the block ends with a let's bind. Um, as Oh, right. Wait, no, because I'm actually calling out a variable. Like I'm actually defining that there. That's
Okay, let me explain something about conditionals in this language.
yeah,
So you're thinking this with a very Python and JavaScript mindset. In those languages, ifs are statements. What's a statement? They don't produce anything. They just do stuff. But in this
yeah,
language, I'm going to write something on line 82. Let me show you something. Okay, let's run it.
sure.
Oh, uh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna.
Oh, cause oh, hold on. Can I
I'll bring it.
just
I'll bring it.
pound?
Oh, that's not gonna help because they're gonna
No.
have the same problem. I'm going to comment this all out. Let me see if I remember the. Yep, it's this. Okay. Okay. Now, okay, let's run it.
Nice.
You see what's happening? The check block one passed.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you notice something interesting about line 85?
Let me see. If 2 is greater than 1, greater, else lower, and x is greater. So, oh yeah, it just is. So, okay, that makes sense.
Do you see that the if is after an equal sign?
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, true.
So in this language, this is not an if statement. It's an if expression. It's an expression because it must be able to be reduced to a value. It must give an answer. Okay.
Okay, so you would then instead you would have me do my function in that kind of format of x equals to this if then statement.
Yes, so if you wanted to do that, you would have done that, yes. Do you want to give that a try?
Sure, but like, um, if I wanted to do it the way I was thinking, what should end? Okay, so like the way I did it, it was giving me the thing like, oh, blocks should end in an expression. Um,
Yep.
what was the problem with how I did it?
So assigning to a variable is not an expression. It just does stuff. It assigns to a variable, but it doesn't compute anything. It doesn't
I
give you
guess
anything.
okay. Um, oh, so okay, I had to do like I did the. I think 'cause I had this problem when I was doing the homework too. I have to just straight up just say x, and like that would be the answer. Am I understanding that right? I guess it's still yeah, same thing here.
Yes. If you want to do that, yes.
If or and are the same grouping level. Now I'm getting a new thing. It says go ahead and run it. I want so you can see this error I'm getting. Yeah, and
So
the or and the
remember how we did plus and minus last time and it didn't work?
um yeah, wasn't that like a spaces issue?
It wasn't a space issue.
Okay, hold on.
Let's read the error message. What does it say at the end there?
The or and the equal operation are the same grouping level. Oh, parentheses. Okay. Yeah, there's a couple of things about this language I have to get used to, and that is one of them. And the spacing too. I don't normally put spacing between my
Hmm.
like when I do like addition subtraction, I don't normally keep spaces between things like that. But I have to remember this language is particular about that. Declaration X shows previous declaration of X. Okay, fine. We'll just say Y. Wait. Okay. Oh, is this because you're using Y down there? Hold on. Or X down there, say. Okay, there we go.
Okay. So notice how x isn't used at all.
Um, like in my formula?
In the function implies, notice how x equals true, that like x is not used at all. Do you see that?
No. What are you looking at? Like I
Um,
see. Oh, you mean up top? I see. Oh yeah, I did kind of.
so x isn't used, right?
Oh, you can't, cause you can't just write over. You can't write over variables in this language, right? You remember you told me that.
No. Yeah.
Because yeah, I would normally have no. I just like oh this, and then if I write over it, then it's gonna know to change it. Um, I can't. Yeah. Okay, so that
So
was really the
we can
problem.
remove line 67, right?
Yeah, because I guess I
Okay.
don't need that.
Hmm. Let's look at line 68 and 69. Is there something funny about this? Y equals true Y.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
welcome
we're
back.
back.
All right, sorry, yeah. Okay, line 60 and like 69. Is that funny about that?
68, 69.
Yeah. Y equals true
Yeah, I
Y.
mean, yeah. So I mean, yeah, I just kind of did it what makes sense, but I'm sure there's like a better way to do that, right? Oh, can I just say why? Like it just knows why. Yeah, I probably could just do that, right? I probably don't even need this line.
Oh, but
Just
what is y
say
now?
like, well, I guess it's probably gonna give me an undefined variable thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
But so I guess, but I can't just say y is true unless I called it out earlier. But if I did that line earlier, I could just say y and then because it's already true.
So what's the benefit of the
Else
variable
nested.
here?
Um. So okay, are you saying I could just literally put true
Yes.
then? Okay.
Yeah, let's run it again. Let's
I
see.
okay. I guess I just literally like my answers. I always put answers in variables and return them.
Okay. That's actually a pretty good habit to have because it's good for debugging. But I guess we're just in a different mindset. We will probably shift to that in the future.
Yeah.
Um, okay. One, we can still look at this. Notice how the if statement in a true branch it produces true, the false branch it produces false.
Yes.
So true branch produces true, false branch produces false. So what's the benefit of the if?
Basically, it's declaring when these conditions are met, it's true, and
Yeah.
and if it doesn't meet these conditions, it's false.
So just to clarify, so like if so I'm going to say the if condition, right? So line 67, the if condition. If that's
Hmm.
true, then we run line 68 and say it's true.
Yes.
If line 67 is false, we go to line 70 and say it's false.
Yeah.
So if it's true, it's true. If it's false, it's false.
Yeah. I mean, okay, I see your point. Like, but so I'm like you're not wrong. I am saying if this is true, it's true. If it's false, it's false. But I also want to command my function to return these things. So is that necessary? It feels necessary right now. I can tell you're trying to say, hey, it's not really.
I mean, if it's true, it's true. You don't have to say it's true again, right?
Okay. So
So
are you saying I could just? So you saying I don't even like really? I can just delete these lines and it would just still run, I
not just
guess.
those two. Well, now the if doesn't even produce anything, right?
Well, I guess that's kind of my point. That's why I had them there.
But do we even need the if?
Okay, I see your point.
Ah, oh. Yeah. Okay, this is really common, by the way. I made this as well. This error when I was learning computer science.
So okay,
Okay,
so literally just this.
and the and doesn't have to be there as well.
What?
The and, see line
Oh,
68, and I think line 67 is missing an opening parenthesis. Let me add that back in.
oh,
Okay.
yeah. Okay,
Okay, so let's run it. They all still pass.
yeah.
Okay, so this is the power of test cases, by the way. You can just hit run and you can tell if everything's right. Okay. Okay, we can still trim this further. Oh yeah, by the way, whenever your ifs expressions or if statements, okay, if expression specifically, when the true branch produces true and the false branch produces false, and that's the only thing that's happening, the if doesn't need to be there.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, so yeah, you can remember that when you see that again, you know what to do. Okay,
yeah,
so we can take this further. So when Friday is true, Friday double equals true, it will be true, right?
yeah. Wait. Not necessarily. Um, hold on. I gotta pull that the original sentence back up. I had like too many tabs open. It's okay. Answer is if Sunny is false, Friday is true.
Oh no, I'm not
Um,
even talking about Sunny. Okay, wait, let's look at line 77.
sure,
I'm talking about this specifically. Friday double equals true. Like, ignore everything else.
sure.
When
That is
Friday
what
is
it is.
true, so what I'm saying is if Friday is true, that whole thing is true, right? You follow me?
Ye well no, doesn't Sunny have to be
Oh no, I'm not talking about. sunny, like just line 77.
Yeah, like if it's true, it's true. It's always
Yeah.
true. It can't.
Okay, so you agree with me. And if
Yeah.
Friday is false, then the whole thing is false. You agree with me?
Yes.
If true, then true. If false, then false.
Yeah.
See what's happening here?
Mhm. Yeah, that's pretty. It's fairly simple. Sorry, when you said the whole thing, I thought you meant like the whole function.
Oh no no. Just that
I get you now.
parenthesize. Like,
Cool.
yeah, here, let me be more specific. Okay, but do you see what's happening here? If it's true, then true. If false, then false.
Yeah.
Doesn't this sound familiar? If true, then true. If false, then false.
Oh, so you're saying I could just say just Friday as long as it's
Yes.
true.
All right, can you trim out such that it's just Friday in there? Oh, we still need the
Um.
first part. Wait, don't delete the first part. The sunny should stay.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Because that implies. Yeah. Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense. And the parentheses are still needed though.
No,
No. Okay.
because this is we still need the parentheses on the double equals, but the or is good now.
Okay. I
Because
got you.
Friday is just Friday. There's no other operation. Okay, so
Fair
I'm
enough.
going to delete the thing I wrote and let's run it. Aha, they all still pass.
Yeah.
Okay, sunny double equals false. Okay, so let's look at sunny double equals false now. Let's ignore Friday. So if sunny is true, then sunny equals false is false, right?
Yeah.
So if true, then false. If false, then true.
All right.
Does this
Yeah.
sound familiar?
Let's see. Yes. So,
Is there
okay.
do you recall seeing a truth table that does this? True becomes false and false becomes true?
I mean, I don't know the names of the tables, but yeah, there was you showed me like six different tables.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see. So, take a look at this. So I don't know that I couldn't give you like a name of the table, but yeah, I do
Okay.
remember it.
Okay, I'll give you the name. It's not. This is the not operator.
Okay.
So in Pirate, I'll just do this for you. To use the
Can you
not
bring up
operator.
that? Can you bring up that set of tables one more time?
Oh, you want to see it? Okay. Give me one sec.
Uh, yeah, because like let's see.
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
There's not
Okay, I found it. I just need to
not
share
in.
different window now.
Oh, I see. Well, I guess we could just share Windows.
Okay, let me know once you see my screen.
Oh yeah, I see it.
So the not table, right? 0110.
Yes, I believe so. C01. Okay.
Yeah.
Sunny's true. This feels a lot like when I learned recursive thinking. It felt very like, oh, I don't think like this, and it was very difficult for me to like I felt slow trying to run that logic through my head.
Okay, just a warning. We're going to be doing a lot of recursion at some point.
Good. I need to learn. I need to get better at it. But and I could see the benefit of it in the context of how quickly a computer can run through things, and whereas we can't do things through our mind like that. Um, but yeah, like I found it difficult to be like look at a problem and be like, oh, this requires a recursive solution. I always want to go to like a very I don't know what you call the prototypical way of like basically conditional way of resolving it, which is in some cases a very inefficient.
I'll promise you, you'll be very good at with recursion, but we'll need to
It's
build up there.
yeah, I feel like I haven't touched it in so long too. That was a long time ago. I went through that.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna hop back to Visual Studio Code again, and
Hmm.
let's start wrapping up. We are running low on time.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I got disconnected from your session.
Okay.
Wait, let me see if I can join
Uh,
again.
sure.
I think it's because you didn't touch your keyboard for too long.
Yeah, it says that you left the live session.
Yeah, could you send me the link again? I lost it.
Yeah, no problem. Give me a second. Shared invite, copy link. See, I know what I'm doing. Give me just a moment. All right, there we go. That's right, because we were in a different Zoom session. I was gonna
Yeah.
say like, because we're already like halfway there because you started the Discord. Um, would what if you did these sessions in Discord so you don't have to worry about the 40 minute limit?
Interesting.
Have you
Like,
thought about that?
the live show host is currently offline. Is it
Lies.
okay? It's okay. We'll pick it up in the future. But to answer your question, the problem with Discord is there are two reasons. First, the screen share is worst. Like you're looking from a smaller screen.
That's fair.
Zoom
What are you
screen
gonna do?
recording is a lot better, and also Zoom, yeah, that's like screen recording facilities. So what I do is I literally record on Zoom and just upload it to YouTube. It's very simple for me.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That way you don't have to mess with Oh, I forgot my recording software, but I almost never use it anyways.
Okay, but
OBS? OBS. Yeah,
I
it's
do
very
have
simple.
OBS. The problem with OBS is that I need to master my mic settings because like my mic isn't very good. I'm using a laptop mic and I have a fan blowing at me because I'm in California.
Hmm.
So it's the audio is crap. But Zoom has some really good algorithms for noise so that like my voice sounds very clear.
That's fair. You do sound
I'm
clear.
trying to replicate that on OBS, man, but I couldn't figure it out.
I would I wouldn't be able to give you too much help with that. I'm not. I would. I won't. I would be. I'm very newbie when it comes to streaming, but I know enough that I could stream if I wanted to.
Hmm. All right, let's wrap it up here. So I want to summarize what we did in the last few moments with the truth table thing. So what we did was refactoring. We had code, it passed. We kept trimming the code down and it still kept passing. That's refactoring. It's very important that
Okay.
you have some tests while you refactor. You have a means of knowing that when you refactor, you didn't break anything. And our means for that is the tests. Okay?
Hmm.
Some
Yeah.
common pitfalls to avoid is that whenever you have an if expression or if statement and you're producing booleans, chances are you don't need the if, and chances are you should be using Boolean operators. That isn't always the case, but that's the case most of the time.
Yeah.
Uh, and a way of understanding everything we've just done is that we've been applying arithmetic and algebra to strings, numbers, and Booleans. Okay?
Okay.
So I encourage you to finish the rest of the problems. Uh, we still haven't covered images, so I think we haven't covered images, right? Or did we?
No, we haven't covered images yet.
Okay, so yeah, just ignore the images. Um, and yeah, get to exercise 20. And the next time we meet again, well, I think we'll go over the problems again. And I suspect the rest of the problem is much easier compared to the Boolean one. And we're
Yeah.
gonna go over a new idea, which I think you'll find interesting.
Okay. Yeah. Sounds good.
All right, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I will see you next time.
Yeah. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it, Marvin.
Of course. All right, bye bye now.
Bye.